What's up, y'all? Today we just diving back off into the word, and today we coming out the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 12. And we walked through a little bit of this book earlier this week. As y'all know, King Solomon wrote this book. He was able to see wisdom from both sides, the good and the bad. So he was very knowledgeable about the good and evil. Chapter 12, I think it's important because I'm pushing the narrative of save the youth. He was talking about don't let the youth let you forget your creator. That's literally the first few words that he started off with. Just basically saying, don't let you being comfortable with being in sin and comfortable with living your own life and making choices for yourself other than living for God and making choices that God. So Ecclesiastes chapter 12 verse 1 reads, don't let the excitement of your youth cause you to forget your creator. Honor him in your youth before you grow old and say life is not pleasant anymore. Remember him before the light of the sun, moon, and stars is too dim in your old eyes and rainy clouds continually darken in the sky. Basically saying while we're young, we feel like life is fun. We feel like we can make decisions and we don't need God because we enjoy being on this earth. And as we found out earlier this week in Ecclesiastes, that the righteous and the unrighteous both face death at some point. Like you can't escape it. So it might become a time when you get older, maybe your lung then collapsed or something, you've been diagnosed with diabetes, that you're going to be facing death. And you're going to have to answer the question, where am I going to go after death? Am I going to be with the God? Or I'm going to be with, you know what I'm saying? Or you just going to cease to exist? And what they're saying is remember God before you get scared or something. It's easy to call on God and remember God when you're scared or you afraid something might happen. He say remember him before you become fearful of falling and worry about the danger of the streets. So it's don't call on, like, don't just remember God when something going wrong. He wants you to call on him when everything going good too. Then he move on to say, before your hair turns white like an almond tree in the bloom. You know what I'm saying? Before you get old, he's saying before your hair turns gray and white, remember him before that, while you're young. Before you drag around like a dying grasshopper with no energy. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to remember God when you old and you ain't got nothing to do. Your body physically can't do nothing no more. But what you doing for God right now while you fully able, while you young, while you got your youth, that's what God needs you the most because he needs you to spread the good news. He's talking about no longer having sexual desire. Yeah, it's easy not to have sex when your body don't want it no more. So why are you not having sex when, you know what I'm saying, when your body fully capable, when you horny most of the time? So why is it so hard to obey God now? So like, as us as the youth, we got to stand for God now. I'm going to leave y'all off with some more of the word. I'm going to let King Solomon just finish us off. In verse 6, he said, yes, remember your creator now while you're young, before the silver cord of life snaps and the golden bowl is broken. Now wait until the water jar is smashed at the spring and the pulley is broken at the well. For then the dust will return to the earth and the spirit will return to God who gave it. And I feel like that's self-explanatory. I don't really need to follow up no more after that. I'm happy to do Bible study with y'all. If y'all feel like this video has helped y'all in any way, just please like, share, comment, subscribe, follow, you know what I'm saying?